I want to begin by asking you a very simple question. How many years have you spent studying English? Maybe 1 year, maybe 5, maybe even longer. And yet, when someone suddenly speaks to you in English, your mind becomes silent. You know the words, you know some grammar. You have filled notebooks, watched lessons, and memorized vocabulary lists. But when it is your turn to think in English, nothing comes. If this has happened to you, I want you to know something important. You are not failing because you are not intelligent. You are struggling because you have been taught to study English instead of living it. For a few moments, forget everything you believe about learning a language. Forget the pressure of perfect grammar. Forget the fear of making mistakes. Forget the habit of stopping every few seconds to ask yourself whether a sentence is correct. Today, I don't want you to become a student. I want you to become a listener. Think about a small child. A child does not begin life with grammar books. No one sits beside a baby and explains verb tenses before the baby says the first word. The child simply listens, day after day, week after week, month after month. The brain quietly collects sounds, expressions, emotions, and meanings. Then one beautiful day, without even realizing it, the child begins to speak. That is how the human brain is naturally designed to learn language. Somewhere along the way, many of us forgot this simple truth. We started believing that every new word must be memorized, every grammar rule mastered, and every mistake avoided. But language is not a mathematics formula. It is a living experience. It grows through exposure, it grows through repetition, it grows through listening with patience. That is exactly what we are going to do together today. You don't have to prepare your notebook. You don't have to pause after every sentence to write meanings. You don't even have to understand every single word you hear. Your only job is to stay with the sound of English. Listen calmly. Let the sentences enter your mind naturally. Your brain is doing more work than you can imagine, even when you don't notice it. In this lesson, you will hear 99 simple, useful English sentences. They are not random. They are connected to everyday life, the kind of English people actually think and speak. Every sentence is another small step toward training your mind to think directly in English instead of translating from your own language. At first, it may feel slow. That is completely normal. Trust the process. Every time you listen again, the sentences will become more familiar, more comfortable, and more natural. So today, don't try to become perfect. Don't try to study harder than everyone else. Just give yourself permission to listen with an open mind. Because sometimes the biggest breakthrough begins the moment you stop trying so hard and simply allow your brain to learn the way it was always meant to learn. Today, your journey begins with listening, not studying. Now that you have decided to stop treating English like another school subject, I want you to make one more powerful decision. Stop translating every single word you hear. I know this feels difficult because it has become a habit. The moment someone speaks English, your mind quickly searches for the meaning in your own language. By the time you find the translation, the speaker has already moved to the next sentence. You become tired, frustrated, and convinced that your listening is weak. But the real problem is not your listening. The real problem is that your brain is taking an unnecessary detour. Imagine you are watching a beautiful sunrise. Do you stop to translate the colors before you enjoy them? Of course not. You simply see them. Language can work the same way. Instead of translating every word, begin to notice the meaning behind the sentence. Notice the situation. Notice the feeling. Notice the action. Your goal is not to collect words. Your goal is to understand the message. In the beginning, you will probably understand only a few words. That is perfectly fine. If you hear someone say, "I am drinking coffee before work," maybe you only catch the words coffee and work. Don't panic. Your brain is already building the connection. Tomorrow, when you hear the same sentence again, you may understand a little more. A few days later, you will understand it completely without translating anything. This is how natural learning happens. It happens one small connection at a time. Many learners believe they must understand 100% of what they hear before moving forward. That belief creates fear. It makes every conversation feel like a test. But real life is not an exam. Even native speakers do not catch every single word in every conversation. They focus on the overall meaning, and their minds naturally fill in the missing pieces. You can learn to do exactly the same. So while listening to these 99 sentences, I don't want you to stop the audio every few seconds. Don't rush to open a dictionary. Don't interrupt the flow of learning. Stay with the speaker. Let your ears become familiar with the rhythm, the pronunciation, and the natural flow of English. Every sentence is training your brain to connect sound directly with meaning instead of passing through translation first. There will be moments when your mind says, I don't understand this. When that happens, don't quit. Keep listening. The sentence you don't understand today may become your easiest sentence next week. Progress often happens quietly. Your brain continues learning even when you don't feel it. Every repetition makes the language a little less strange and a little more familiar. Remember, confidence is not born from knowing every word. Confidence is born from trusting that understanding grows with every honest effort. So relax your mind. Listen with curiosity instead of fear. Let English become a language you experience, not a puzzle you solve. The day you stop translating every sentence is the day your mind begins to think freely, naturally, and confidently in English. Listen for meaning, and your mind will learn to think in English on its own. Now that you have started listening without translating every single word, it is time to take another natural step. English should not stay inside your notebook. It should become part of your daily life. The biggest mistake many learners make is that they practice English only during study time. They sit at a desk, open a book, and tell themselves, now I will learn English. But the moment they close the book, English disappears from their world. Real progress begins when English follows you everywhere you go. That is why these 99 sentences are built around ordinary moments, the moments every human being experiences every single day. You wake up in the morning, you open your eyes, you brush your teeth, you make your bed, you drink water, you eat breakfast, you leave your home, you meet people, you go to work or school. You buy something from a shop, you answer a phone call, you return home, you relax, you sleep. These are not difficult situations, they are your life. And because they are your life, your brain can connect English directly to them. When you hear the sentence, I am opening the door, don't think about translating it. Instead, imagine yourself holding the handle and opening the door. When you hear, I am drinking a glass of water, picture yourself taking that first refreshing sip. When you hear, I am waiting for the bus, see yourself standing at the bus stop. Your imagination is one of the most powerful language learning tools you already have. The more clearly you connect English with real actions, the less your brain depends on translation. This is exactly how natural thinking develops. Instead of hearing English and searching for meaning in another language, your mind begins connecting English directly with pictures, actions, emotions, and experiences. Slowly, the sentence becomes a memory instead of a rule. It becomes something you recognize instantly because you have lived it 100 times. Don't worry if everything doesn't happen overnight. Every sentence you hear is planting a small seed in your mind. One seed may not look impressive, but imagine planting 99 seeds every day. Imagine watering them with patience and consistency. Day after day, those tiny seeds begin to grow. One morning, without realizing how it happened, you will notice that simple English sentences appear in your mind naturally. You won't stop to translate them. You won't search for grammar rules. They will simply come because your brain has seen them in meaningful situations again and again. As you listen today, don't rush through the sentences just to finish them. Live them, feel them. Imagine yourself inside every scene. Smile when the sentence is happy. Picture the action as if you are doing it right now. Let English become part of your everyday routine instead of something that exists only inside a lesson. Remember, fluency is not built by collecting difficult words. It is built by becoming comfortable with simple English used every single day. Those simple sentences are the foundation of confident communication, and every great speaker once started with those same ordinary moments. When English becomes part of your daily life, it begins to feel like your own language. At this point, you may be wondering, how many times should I listen to these sentences? My answer is simple. Listen until they begin to feel familiar. Not because someone forced you to memorize them, but because your mind has heard them so many times that they become a natural part of your thinking. This is where real transformation begins. Fluency is not created by hearing something once. It is created by meeting the same sentence again and again until your brain no longer sees it as something new. Think about your favorite song. The first time you heard it, you probably didn't know every word. You simply enjoyed the music. Then you listened again and again. Without opening a textbook, without studying grammar, and without making vocabulary lists, you suddenly found yourself singing along. You remembered the words, the rhythm, and even the pauses. That didn't happen because you worked harder than everyone else. It happened because repetition quietly trained your memory. Language grows in exactly the same way. Many learners become impatient because they believe listening to the same material twice is a waste of time. They are always searching for new lessons, new videos, and new vocabulary. But learning is not about collecting more information. It is about giving your brain enough time to truly absorb what it already has. One sentence heard 20 times can change your English far more than 20 different sentences heard only once. So as you listen to these 99 sentences, don't rush to finish today's lesson and move on. Instead, allow yourself to slow down. Listen carefully. Listen tomorrow. Listen next week. Every repetition strengthens the connection between sound and meaning. Every repetition makes the language feel less foreign and more familiar. And when you feel comfortable, begin speaking softer with the speaker. You don't have to sound perfect. You don't have to pronounce every word exactly like a native speaker. Simply follow the rhythm. Let your voice move with the sentence. Your ears and your mouth should become partners. The more they work together, the more naturally English begins to flow. Please don't wait until you feel completely confident before you speak. Confidence is not the starting point. Confidence is the result of practice. Every small attempt, every quiet repetition, and every imperfect sentence is helping your brain build a stronger path toward fluency. Mistakes are not signs that you are failing. They are signs that you are actively learning. There will be days when you feel nothing is changing. You may think, I'm listening every day, but I still don't sound fluent. Don't let that thought stop you. Growth often happens silently. Just as a tree grows underground before anyone sees its branches, your English is becoming stronger beneath the surface. Then one day, someone asks you a simple question in English, and to your surprise, you answer without translating. That moment will not feel magical. It will feel natural. And it will happen because you trusted repetition instead of rushing the process. So don't chase perfection. Chase consistency. Show up every day, listen with patience, repeat with courage, and allow your mind to do what it was designed to do. One sentence at a time, one day at a time, you are building something that no shortcut can ever replace. Repeat with patience, and one day English will become your natural voice. By now, you have listened, imagined, and repeated these sentences. You have taken steps that many learners never take because they give up too early. And this brings me to something that is even more important than grammar, vocabulary, or pronunciation. It is patience. In a world where everyone wants instant results, patience has become a rare strength. We expect to see progress after one lesson, one video, or 1 week of practice. But language does not grow that way. It grows quietly, steadily, and often without announcing its arrival. There is something beautiful about the way the human mind learns. It does not always show you immediate results. Sometimes it is working behind the scenes, making connections you cannot yet see. Think about planting a seed. The day you place it in the soil, nothing changes on the surface. The next day, it still looks the same. A week later, you may wonder if anything is happening at all. But underneath the ground, the seed is preparing itself. It is growing roots before it grows branches. Those roots are invisible, yet they are the reason the tree will one day stand strong. Your English is growing in exactly the same way. Every time you listen to these sentences, every time you repeat them, every time you understand just a little more than yesterday, your brain is building stronger connections. You may not notice those changes today. You may even feel as if you are standing in the same place. But never confuse invisible progress with no progress. Some of the greatest improvements happen long before you recognize them. I know there will be moments when frustration visits you. You may hear someone speaking English fluently and wonder, why can't I speak like that? You may compare yourself with people who seem to learn faster. But remember this, comparison steals your confidence while consistency builds it. Every learner has a different journey. Some walk quickly, some walk slowly. What matters is that you keep walking. Don't measure your success by asking, am I fluent yet? Ask yourself a better question. Am I better than I was last month? If the answer is yes, even in the smallest way, then you are moving forward. Maybe today you understand 5 more sentences than before. Maybe today you recognize a phrase you used to miss. Maybe today you speak with a little less fear. These are not small victories. They are proof that your effort is working. Please don't let one difficult day convince you that you cannot learn English. Every person who speaks confidently today once struggled to understand simple conversations. The difference is not talent. The difference is that they stayed with the process long enough for the results to appear. They trusted that each small step had value, even when they could not immediately see it. So if your progress feels slow, don't stop. Slow progress is still progress. Keep listening, keep repeating. Keep believing in the quiet work your brain is doing every single day. One lesson cannot transform your life, but the habit of showing up every day certainly can. Trust the process, stay consistent, and your confidence will arrive before you even realize it. And now, as we come to the final part of this journey, I want you to remember one simple truth. Fluency is not built in one extraordinary day. It is built in ordinary days that are repeated with extraordinary consistency. So many people believe they need long study hours, expensive courses, or perfect conditions before they can improve their English. They tell themselves, I'll start next week, or I'll practice when I have more free time. But the truth is, your English does not need your perfect schedule. It simply needs your daily presence. The beautiful thing about listening is that it fits into the life you are already living. You don't have to stop everything else. You can listen while making breakfast. You can listen while walking to work or school. You can listen while sitting on a bus, waiting in a line, exercising, cleaning your room, or relaxing before you go to sleep. Every ordinary moment can become an opportunity to train your brain. Little by little, English begins to enter your daily routine, not as another subject to study, but as a natural part of your life. That is why I encourage you not to listen to these 99 sentences only once. Make them your daily companion. Listen today. Listen tomorrow. Listen again next week. Every repetition strengthens your understanding. Every repetition makes the sounds more familiar. Every repetition reduces the distance between hearing English and thinking in English. You may not notice the change from one day to the next, but if you stay consistent for weeks and months, one day you will look back and realize you are no longer the same listener who started this journey. There will be moments when life becomes busy. Some days you may only have 10 minutes. Don't let that stop you. 10 focused minutes every day are far more valuable than 3 hours once a month. Success is not created by occasional effort. It is created by daily habits. Small actions, repeated consistently, always become powerful results. And please, celebrate your progress, even when it feels small. Celebrate the day you understand a sentence without translating it. Celebrate the moment you recognize a phrase in a movie. Celebrate the first time you answer a simple question in English without fear. These moments may seem ordinary, but they are proof that your brain is changing. They are signs that your listening is becoming understanding, and your understanding is becoming confidence. Never believe that you are too old to learn, too slow to improve, or too late to begin. The human mind has an incredible ability to grow whenever it is given the right environment. Every time you choose to listen instead of giving up, you are investing in a future version of yourself who will speak with greater confidence, understand conversations more naturally, and enjoy English instead of fearing it. One day someone will speak to you in English, and something remarkable will happen. You won't stop to search for grammar rules. You won't translate every word into your native language. Your response will come naturally. You will understand because your mind has heard these patterns so many times that they have become part of you. In that moment, you won't think about how difficult the journey was. You will simply smile because what once felt impossible has quietly become normal. So don't wait for motivation to appear before you continue. Let your habit become stronger than your excuses. Keep listening with patience. Keep repeating with confidence. Keep trusting the process, even on the days when progress feels invisible. The version of yourself who speaks English naturally is not waiting somewhere far away. That person is being created every single time you press play and choose not to give up. Keep listening every day, and one day you will realize that English is no longer something you study. It is something you naturally think and live.